I was thinking, I've been in Thailand for 4 months, and the first couple of months I used my phone to call local services, and it was handy for calling. They use Bolt and Grab, which, for about a buck, they can come and pick you up on their motorbike or car or whatever and take you wherever you want to go. And then as Larry got involved with the Thai girl and I spent more time with myself, I thought, what in the hell do I need a phone for anyway? So the first time it came back, the second time I just let it go. I thought, I'm not going to buy a phone. What do I need a phone for? I've got a computer that gets YouTube and Telegram. And so I didn't get one. And it's been amazing because I walk around and literally everybody from age 7 to 80 are looking down at their phone, and they're outside. It's a beautiful day. And I thought, I am so glad, because that's exactly what I'd be doing. I'd be on my phone. I'd be looking at TikToks and shorts or whatever they call them, and I would just, there went 5 hours. And I didn't even know if somebody tried to talk to me. And it was just, it's just random, useless. Maybe 1 out of 1,000 is worth sharing with 1 or 2 people, but it's just such a waste of time. And so I've cut down on that a lot, because one of the things that I'm thinking of now, when Elon Musk talks about taking 300 brave people to Mars every day, 300 brave people he's looking for. And he's got rockets going up and they can show film. And I'm thinking, there's no freaking way he's leaving the Earth. He ain't leaving. People are going to have a special helmet, and it is the most advanced AI. They will definitely. If you put this helmet on, you'd think you were in Mars. I mean, I believe this is what's going to happen. There isn't anybody going to leave anywhere. Nobody's leaving. But these people, I don't know what they're going to do with them. I don't know if they're going to be feeders. I don't know what. They volunteered to give themselves to this Neuralink and God knows what else. But my feeling is this. We have had 9 strands of DNA turned off. We are in 3. We have 3 strands. We're in 3D. There are 12 strands of DNA. Now we can activate, I think our soul can activate all these, but I'll get into that later. But it's basically, they're trying to eliminate 3D, and they're trying to get us into 2D. 2D would be the virtual world. It would be technology. It would be AI. It would be, and then you don't need 3D anymore. And eventually, you'll just be in a pod all the time because you volunteered for it. Every time a strand of DNA is taken from you, it's because collectively, people have collectively believed that. People believe collectively that, in the money system, they believe in time, past, present, future, when everything is really happening all at once. So I was thinking about yielding to the field, and because what happened is I stumbled across my higher self first, and then I found and then I asked Jesus into my heart, and I spent 50 years in that, and then I found my higher self again, and then he took me to Jesus, and we reintroduced ourselves. And a lot of times when I was asking for things from Jesus, it was actually my higher self that was given, but it was fine. It's the same. They know you 100%. The most anybody can know you on this earth is 25%. That's what it is in 3D. You can argue all you want, but that's why we hug, and that's why you try to find out what happened, because you don't know. And everybody's journey is completely different. Everybody. There's no 2 journeys exactly alike. And in fact, most of them are very, very different. And it may look okay, like for a while, maybe you're supposed to be with them, but we have different journeys completely. And so yielding to the field means God, because the etheric liquid, the source of all things, God is in everything. He's in you. He's in every person that is conscious. Those are all his children. And he is without. He's like, you can call the intruders the ones that control the earth all they want, but God is like water, and he's in every nook and cranny. He's everywhere. There's so much love and chi in this world. It depends on what you want to focus on. But the transfer, I was trying to transfer my energy to God the Father. And so God just kind of took me by the hand and said, listen, go to your soul. Your soul is like your higher self knows every lifetime here and knows it thoroughly, knows the plan, but he's always talking to the soul. The soul is you. The soul is the part of you that was created by God and is always in alignment with God. Your higher self is always in perfect alignment with God the Father, always. It's a perfect expression of God the Father. We came in whole. We came in healed. We came in needing nothing. But we had a bunch of sticky stuff grabbed onto us. So we got to get this detached from 3D, because Babylon is, she puts her makeup on and her perfume, and she smells good a lot. So, but I'm getting to the point where I'm not getting any electricity or anything from Babylon anymore. But so God takes you back to your soul. Your soul is massive. They talk about selling their soul to the devil. It's impossible. You can't. It's like holding the ocean in your hands. So, but your soul is massive, and your soul can be liquid form. It can be anything it wants, but it's already complete. And so, there's thousands of us fractals. We are fractals of our soul, and our soul is a direct seed of God the Father. And you'll always be children. There's no beginning to you. There's no end. But we came down, and they said, what would happen if we threw some little corn kernels down there and see if they make it back? And we're one of those corn kernels, but we're still a part of our soul, which is, it's 100% God. So you can feed the seed, water it, give it light, or you can let it die. It's up to you. But this is only a temporary pop-up life anyway. It's only about 100 years on average. It's just it's an experiment. There's no big prize if you get it right. There's no big prize. There's the goal is to remember who you are, but yielding to the field is easier when you go inside that special place that you and your soul set up. It's called the Divine Inner Sanctum. And it's a space, it's a room. Inside there is your Merkaba, is your spaceship that is in between dimensions. But when you're breathing in chi, and you're breathing out chi. You're breathing out your nose. You're taking this in. Your people on the other side can meet with you there. And you can talk to them. And when you go in the secret, the Divine Inner Sanctum, it's weird because you don't have any other voices. There's no temptation, there's no random weird thoughts. You are just in total harmony and peace, and you can expand on that. You can go into bliss. And I'm just going to live the rest of my life in there. And so every day I say that I'm whole, and that I'm a child of God, and that I am God. I mean, God can allow me to be Him anytime He wants, and He's done it for people. And He says, you got access to everything I do. We just don't know what that is. But that's okay. This is an experience of separation. This is why we're here. We're here to separate. We're here because we thought long and hard about coming here. Long and hard. And it wasn't an easy decision. Most people, most children of God do not come to Earth. It's a biggie. It's, you got to be dumbed down to 3D and then try to make your way back, and they got all this scaffolding, and they trying to throw you off, and you're supposed to experience separation, but will you come back and have the fatted calf? Yeah, that's the thing. So that's the game, and the game is to try to get back on earth as it is in heaven. So I was trying to make the jump too fast to God the Father, but He basically, it's your soul. You want to go inside your soul, and you want to talk to your soul and your higher self all the time. A lot of times you talk to your soul, maybe your higher self will answer. Because, but your soul knows your lifetimes. I'm sorry, your higher self knows your lifetimes. Your soul knows everything. Anything that's ever been in the internet, you can find. You can ask, and sometimes you'll get it immediately, sometimes you'll get it later, and sometimes you didn't really even care about the answer, but it came. And I said, oh yeah, I did ask that. So you have, in the quietness, you find what you really, really want. And you ask for that. And you just say, I intend that. You don't pray, because praying is feeding the intruders prey. But intending is what we do. We have to learn to call things to us and manifest it that way, because that's what we do on the other side. We don't work. We don't work on the other side. So, it looks like the movement it looks like there is movement, like this thing is really coming down now. And I don't know. I don't get my hopes up. I don't think in terms of the mind. I think in terms of the heart. And the heart is always present. If you want to go past or future, get in your head. It loves to take you on a ride. But my heart says, just be in the moment and try to flow. Because I think before I used to try to manipulate the energy, because I think I stumbled across it and everything was great, and then I tried to figure it out in my head. Once I got in my head, I was depressed. I was gone for quite a while. But what has happened is now I just let and years was going by, and I thought, well, I can do this, and this person will do this, and this person, because I was in sales and I was trying to think of techniques of trying to close people and try to steer them to the decision I wanted them to make. Well, not in sales anymore. And now I'm at the point where I want everything to flow. And in every situation, in every circumstance, I think, what is inclusive? What is harmony? What is flow? What would flow more? Or would I say, no, I want this instead. I would rather have the door facing this way, or some stupid shit. No, you flow with everything. Everything. You just say, do it to me. I say yes to everything, because I want that flow, and that's where God the Father is. That's what I believe. And so that's yielding to the field.